Welcome back to the third part of the student record database system. Now, I need to be able to enter the student transcript there when I click on this. So I'm going to clear the whole system, exit out of it, and let's close this as well. Okay. Now right underneath here, I will need the name of my, okay, it's called unit grade. So we'll copy that. I believe that is it, unit grades. So let's come right underneath here. Then after that we can start work with the database. Okay, let's start by entering as follows. So I'm going to say self.txt unit grades. Okay, self.txt unit grade, and that is going to be dot insert at the end of file. Okay, what I want you to insert will be student ID. Student ID column. Let's put those in quotes. Right. Get rid of this here. And my variable there is plus student ID dot get. I think it would be a good idea if I have a date. So let's declare a date first, then we'll continue. Okay, let's go up here and just add a date. Right, I'm going to copy that, and I'll call that date issued. Date issued. There. Back in here where we're taking care of the transcript. So this one is going to be date issued. So in the case of date issued, I'm going to say plus tab and plus date issued dot get plus, and we now want new line, and close that. Okay, but the date will not work because we need to import date library. So let's come in here and just import that. There we go. I've imported these two, date, time, and time. So let's come back in here, and up here let's enter date issued dot set time dot str. There we go. Time. Okay, enter a quote there. Pound sign. Date. Percent. Then and y. Close that. There. That is the date. Alright. Okay, so let's try this out and see if it's gonna work. So first thing first, I'm gonna need the student number, and let's enter some data in here. Alright, click on that. There we go, that's fine. Date issued and the date. Okay, that's good. Now I'm just going to copy this this very one here, and I will use that for the rest. So I'm gonna have to speed that up and get back to you guys shortly. Alright, this is how my receipt looks like. Not a receipt, it's going to be a transcript. That's how this transcript looks like now. Okay, or maybe we should just add something on top and just call that transcript. Let me come here, I'm going to copy this, paste it here, and let's just say transcript right here. Okay, yeah, something like that. Okay, let's run it and see how that's going to look like. Enter student's ID, ST, course code, student name, let's say is Paul Parker. Examination number. Alright, now enter score. Okay, there. Click on total or add new. There we go. Alright, we're gonna need one more there. In fact, two more. Okay then. Yeah, that's how it looks like, which is not bad. That's not bad. That is good. Now, all that is left for us to do is to now take care of, we need to take care of the database now. Okay, let's add two here, one here, maybe one more. Yeah, one here. Okay, let's take care of the database. I'm going to, let's save this first, and let's say new file, and this one, that's going to be my database. So in here I'm going to say import SQL. So that's going to be SQLite 3, and this is going to be my backend. Right, so first thing first, let's go to file and save this. And okay, I'm going to save it in there. So it's going to be students database record. Okay, students underscore database, student database record. Let me make it one word, student database record. Right, that's fine. I'm going to copy that. That will be, I will then have to import that. Okay, let's click on save. That's the name of the file, student database record. So we will now import student database record here. There. Okay. And what I would then do is, let me show you guys the folder anyway. That's my folder there, student database records. So let's come in here and run that, and hopefully that should generate the SQL files and so on that I need. Okay, since I've run that, let's come in here. You see it's generated what and what I need, although the database is not created yet. Alright, so let's minimize that. Okay, we're going to need the following: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Those are what I'm going to need. I need 5 functions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These two are already working. So we need database function. it down here. So I'm going to copy this and just so that I will know where my database function is. Okay, let's continue. But before then, you see this very first one, I'm going to call that Frontend. Right. Let's minimize this. And here, this is where my database is going to be. Okay, let's start by saying define student. Then we're going to call that student results. There. And the next thing is, let's define a variable, and this variable is going to be SQLite 3.connect. And now I'm going to have to give my database a name. So let's say student record. That's the name of my database. .db. Right, close the bracket. The name of the database will be student records. Okay, let's say con dot cursor. Okay, I want that to do something for me. Then let's say cursor dot execute, and we then use SQLS to create our table. That's using structured query language as create table if it does not exist there. So the table is going to be known as student record, this very one. Copy that and paste it there. So that's going to be the name of the table. Now let's say open a bracket and ID, that's going to be integer. Let's try that again. Integer will be the primary key, and comma. Now I want to use this here. You see all of these variables here. I want to use them for my table, for my column actually. So st, try that again, st the ID, student ID. So let's do one thing. I think we put a slash here and press enter so that we can see what I'm doing. That's for student ID, and the student ID is going to be text. The data type will be text. After that, I have first name. That'll be text as well. Surname, text. Then I have course code. Text. Then we have mass. Let's put a comma here. Text. We have English. comma, biology, okay. For this we have computing, that will be text, and after that I'm gonna go for chemistry. I don't need the examination number. Chemistry, text, physics, text. Now add mass. So just for your information, those are the lines, those are meant to be the columns or the fields on the table that will be on the table itself. Now comma, the next one is going to be business. Yeah, business, right, and that will be text as well. Okay, close the bracket and close. Right, close this, close this. Okay, the next thing now is, let's come in here and say connect dot commit. Okay, commit to create the database. Then we also want to close that connect dot close. There we go. Right, so as you guys can see, there's no database in here, okay, apart from this file that was created for us. So let's say I run it now and see. Nothing is gonna happen because it's not officially ready yet. Okay, now what else do we need to do? Before we can do anything, I'm going to create another function. This other function will be the one that will insert the student details. Okay, declare add student record. And open that up. So 1. Then we have this as false. Get rid of this. Okay, what else do we need? In fact, I need all of those fields. I have up to here. I need these ones as well. Okay, let's grab this first. Paste. Get rid of the text. And there we go. Now I need these two. Let me just get these ones. Right, paste that there. Comma, paste. Get rid of this text. Okay, we are almost there now. Right, close this. And the next thing is, let's say our connection SQL. Maybe copy all of this, come right here and just paste that. And we want it to execute as follows. Okay, copy this. Now, what would you like me to execute? Insert to student record as the name of my database, student record, the following value, and in that value, let's say we have no comma. In total, how many do I have? Okay, I need to add all of this here. Okay, I'm going to just copy it all and paste. No, it's going to be 15. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Alright, that should give us 15 there. Close the bracket and switch mark comma there. And now right here I need this, all of this. But it's 15, it's not 12. Copy all of this and paste it right in here. There we go. I need the following though. So let's just break that. But I need total and so on. Okay, come in here, comma, total, score. No, not in uppercase. Total, score, comma, average, comma, and ranking. There we go. And that is needed here as well. These three are needed. Copy them. And let's just space, break, come right there, paste. And I also need that here. Comma, paste. Then we need to add text. 1 text, 2 text, and 3 text. There we go. That's good. So I will now close this. Let's just copy this too and just close it. Right. Save. Okay, that's the add record. Okay, the next thing now is for me to be able to view my data. So what I'm going to do is I will copy this here. Maybe let's copy it up to execute here. And we'll just change things around. Come right down here. Okay, and I'm going to change the details there to view. Let's say view data. And right there I have the data I would like to view. That's the student database. Set the cursor, execute. To execute it, let's use an SQL statement. Let's say select all from student record database, this one. So I'm going to copy that and just paste that right there. Okay, the other thing is let's ask you to check all on all the rows. So the cursor, we have to do that. There we go. So let's take care of this indentation. Okay, the other thing is we have to close it now. Let's close the connection. Come right down here and paste, and we want the row to return. There. Okay, one more thing. Let's see, let's just copy that. I'm going to use that to take care of my delete. Let's delete student records as well. I do have a button for delete. Paste, and let's take it down so that you guys can see it. File, save. As for delete, so let's call that delete record. Delete record. That's the table where we want to delete record from, and let the cursor search, and in here we just need to change this one to delete and get the spelling right. So delete from student record where. Okay, we need to enter where there, but this one's I want to get rid of this. Okay, and we want this to commit. Dot commit, and get rid of the rows. So this is going to be delete from student record, get rid of this, and we need to get rid of this database as well. Alright, that will be where the ID equals, let's use a question mark to denote what the ID is going to be, and that will be where the ID equals, let's say ID. There we go. Right. Okay, so I think there's an error here. That's it. I think that should have been F. Let's open it up, and there should be a bracket there. Okay, I'm just gonna save that. Let's go to the front end. This is the back end, like I said earlier on. Let's go to the front end. I'm just gonna run it and see, because I've already called this database. If there's any error, we will soon find out. So let's run it and see. Okay, there seems to be no error. All I just need to do is to attach those function to the buttons, but we still need to write 1 or 2 lines of codes on or at the front end. So with that, guys, I'm going to call it the end of the third part of this tutorial, and I'll see you guys shortly.